They called her the Prophet of 100 Days, a quiet girl from a small town who could see death before it arrived. At first, no one believed her claims. They called it a morbid fantasy, a cry for attention. Then, the bodies started matching her visions one by one, with chilling accuracy. In 2015, a 14-year-old girl named Lena Voss began writing strange, disturbing things in her diary. Each entry was a detailed premonition, describing a person she had never met, their name, their face, and the exact manner of their death. At the bottom of every single page, she wrote the same number, 100. Her parents, worried but dismissive, thought it was just a dark form of creative writing. That was, until one of the names from her diary appeared on the evening news. A man had died in a horrific car accident just that day. When her parents checked the diary entry, they felt a cold dread creep over them. The date of Lena's entry was exactly 100 days before the man's death. Over the next 2 years, Lena's visions intensified, growing stronger and far darker. She described the faces coming to her in sudden, vivid flashes, like film negatives burned directly into her mind's eye. Every time she saw a new face, she would mark the date in her diary, then meticulously count forward 100 days. At first, only a few of her predictions matched reality, but then, the pattern became undeniable. By the time she turned 16, Lena had accurately predicted 27 deaths, all occurring exactly 100 days after her vision. A neighbor recalled, she said she didn't want to sleep anymore, because when she dreamed, someone else died. Her case attracted the attention of Dr. Marcus Eberhardt, a psychology professor from Berlin. He was convinced Lena suffered from a rare condition he termed temporal displacement hallucinations. His theory was that her brain was processing future events as if they were already memories. In his own words, she wasn't seeing death, she was remembering it before it happened. But Dr. Eberhardt's scientific explanation crumbled when Lena made her next prediction. She saw his face. 100 days later, he was found dead in his office. The cause of death was listed as heart failure. He was alone. In 2018, Lena completely withdrew from the world. She stopped going to school, barely ate, and hardly spoke. Her family reported that she would spend hours just staring at her own reflection in the mirror, as if studying a stranger. Then, one night, she opened her diary and wrote her final, chilling entry. It read, "Number 100, me." The date she wrote down was May 9th, 2018. On that exact date, Lena was found motionless in her room. There were no signs of a struggle, no rational explanation for her death. The only other detail noted by investigators was that the clock on her bedside table had stopped at precisely 3:07 a.m. The authorities officially ruled it all a string of bizarre coincidences. Her diary, now a piece of unsettling evidence, was sealed and locked away. But the story doesn't end there. Just 3 months later, strange reports began to surface. People who had handled the diary during the investigation started claiming to have the same terrifying dreams, names, faces, and that inescapable countdown, 100 days to death. Maybe Lena was cursed. Maybe she was chosen to carry a burden no one could understand. But one thing is certain, if she ever saw your face, your countdown had already begun. Thank you for watching. If you found this story as chilling as we did, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss our next dive into the unknown.